You know I changed my life. I was in the trap OG, serving out white. Think about it day to day, day and night. Last night I had a drink, and it felt so right. In the trap was serving fiends. But work on triple B. Big 40 in my jeans.
Hip Hop Me Too.
Welcome to another episode of Hip Hop Hoops. I am your host, Anthony Igadero, and I got my co-host with me, Mr. Blackwood.
What up?
Listen,
Let's go.
It was an interesting week
Very
that just passed.
interesting.
Let's just get into it, man.
Let's
Play
do it.
of the week. Who you got?
Oh, man. I got my man, Devontae Graham, man.
What is the play? Devontae Graham?
Game winner, bro. Against Utah? Although, you know, Pelicans, you got to give the Pelicans their flowers.
I said there was an eventful week.
Very eventful.
And this is what you choose.
They
No
be
disrespect
catching L's, man. They be catching L's. You know, Zion's on his way back, which is going to help him. But who knows? Like, this could possibly be a game changer. It was definitely a game winner. Devontae Graham, game winner versus Utah. It was a beautiful sighting. It was a beautiful thing to see. Devontae Graham is a problem. You know, shout out all my short guards, man.
You got Greg Brown. You know what you're doing? You're just trying to do the guard. I see the pattern here. Chris Paul. Now this dude. You just keeping it guard. No. Play of the week.
Play of the week.
Nobody even remembers Devontae Graham's play anymore. Nobody remembers.
On Hip Hop Hoops, when they come check it out, on Hip Hop Hoops, they will be reminded, man. I'm a basketball purist, man.
You had Greg Brown between the legs.
That was dope.
Break?
That was dope. But look how tall he is, man.
Franz Wagner dunking on RJ, and this is what you choose?
That's exactly what I chose.
My player of the week, Anthony Edwards. A real deal. I know the play didn't count.
It didn't count, though. You know what I mean?
On Gabe Vincent from Miami Heat.
Who was the ref that called the
That was a terrible
or charge,
call.
I mean. Bro, oh my goodness.
He needs to be fired, that ref.
He needs to be fined. He needs to be fined. Definitely.
You know what? They should start finding refs.
They got to. They got to.
They need to be held accountable for the crazy calls that they make.
If they be finding my man Freddie and LBJ, they got to find these refs for them horrible calls, bro. Horrible.
Okay, team watch. Who you got, boy?
I got the Brooklyn Nets, man. You know what I mean? I got the Brooklyn Nets.
Hold on. What? Brooklyn Nets?
Brooklyn Nets. You know, prior...
I thought you were about to say the Raptors or something.
You know what I mean? Shout out the Raptors. They're in the Atlantic. You know, that's my team. And it hurts me to actually choose another team in the Atlantic Division other than my Raptors. You know what I mean? But I'm going to come out my comfort zone and give my flowers, my little flowers, to the Brooklyn Nets. They were on a 4-game winning streak prior to getting their asses whooped yesterday by Phoenix. You know what I mean?
Second best team in the NBA.
But prior to that, they were number one. They were on a 4-game winning streak.
They're still number one.
They're still number one in the East. You know what I mean?
Losing. Solely by himself.
I'm kind of sad because I feel it. I feel it for James Harden. I feel it for Kevin Durant.
Why?
You know, we need Kyrie back, man. When I say we, I just mean...
Whoa, are you a Nets fan?
I'm not a Nets fan.
You said we.
I just said it off of the strength of a basketball. As a basketball player.
Said we.
As a basketball player, I felt it. I feel it for Durant. I feel it for James Harden. They got some wishy-washy fans. Their fan base is so... It hurts me. New York, you guys are the mecca of basketball. I love you guys to death. You guys raised us. Watching basketball, especially from a point guard perspective, New York has the illest point guards ever. We'll give you that. You know what I mean? But yo, Kyrie, please get vaccinated. I mean, I got vaccinated. You know, I know Iggy got vaccinated. I know.
Okay, let's moving on. My team watch is Phoenix Suns. Phoenix Suns, 16 straight wins.
Right.
They just went into New York. Smacked the Knicks.
Gave the Knicks the business.
Went over to Brooklyn. So they're in Manhattan. Went over to Brooklyn.
Off of back-to-back.
Smacked the Nets.
How?
They were up by 20, like 22 at one point. So don't let the score fool you guys. It wasn't very close.
It wasn't.
You know, KD and I don't know what you want to call the teammates. You know, he had 39, but
so
whatever.
disrespectful, man. You sound like those Brooklyn fans right
listen,
now.
Man. Listen,
those wannabe fans, man.
That's my team. They're 17-3.
They're on that's six. Is that a 16-game winning streak?
16-game winning streak. But you know what the thing is? They're letting people know like they lost. They're feeling right now is like we had a championship to take and we let it slip through our hands.
Facts.
By not playing smart defense, letting Greek Freak abuse them.
They got
not changing.
Milwaukee
whatsoever.
got 4 games out of them. Like Monty,
4 straight, right?
Yeah, Coach Monty. I know he definitely went back to the drawing board, and he's
So I think
ready.
it's just like that feeling, like man, we lost that. That was ours for the taking.
Right there, it was right there,
and they lost it. So
up 2-0, right?
Yeah, that's my team.
But yo,
Phoenix Suns.
I am waiting for that collision course. Golden State, Phoenix.
Tuesday.
Boy.
Tuesday. Showtime.
Get your popcorn ready.
Yes,
Showtime.
Yes.
Shout out Showtime. You already know, baby. Got love over here for you, man. What is that, 16K?
Yes, sir.
Shout out Showtime, man. Trouble Team. You already know.
And if you haven't watched the episode or the interview, go watch it. Right now. Anyways, rookie watch. Who you got, man?
Oh, man. This is something different right here.
Whoa.
Something different. Something different. Something different, man. I'm going to go with OKC's Josh Giddey.
What?
Why do you keep giving me these looks,
going
man?
on with you today?
You know what I mean?
First Devontae Graham, now this.
Oh,
Okay, let me hear this.
You know what I mean?
Let me hear this.
We played against Utah. I mean, Utah been taking some L's to these.
They're still third.
Even though they beat OKC. But Josh Giddey had a very good game. He had 19, 7, and 8. You know what I mean? And the game before that, he had 11, 7, and 4.
11, 7, and 4.
Yeah. Why do you keep giving me that look?
11, 7, and 4.
Yeah, he's slowly climbing up the rookie rankings, too. I think he's in 4th right now. You know what I mean? Right under your boy that you picked last week from
Cade
Detroit.
Cunningham?
Yeah. So he's slowly rising, man. He had that Pete Maravich type game. He's a big guard with handle, with court vision. Him and Shea, I see they got a nice little synergy going on over there. Shout out OKC, man. They're taking some L's. But yeah, Josh Giddey's my rookie to watch this week.
Okay. I'm going to go with the hometown guy, Scotty Barnes.
Hey, Scotty.
You know, Scotty Barnes had 10, 13, and 5 against Golden State. You know, he
Nice.
took the L,
Took that
but
L,
it's
though.
okay. The next game on Wednesday, he has 17 points, 9 rebounds.
Right.
And then versus Pacers, that was versus Memphis. We won that game.
That was a big win.
It was a big win. And then against Pacers, he had 17, 7, and 4.
And that was just they're just
Friday.
ready. They're just ready to come back home.
He's
That was
consistent, like
Yo.
17, like that's what he does. And he's always gonna grab
The
rebounds.
question is now, man, like him and OG, when they play, that synergy is popping. When Pascal and Scotty play.
Trade OG.
They're still figuring it out. You can't
Trade
trade OG.
OG.
Are you sniffing glue, brother?
Trade OG.
Stop it. Stop it.
Anyways, moving along, LeBron James, man, he was in the news this week a lot
For all the wrong reasons.
all the wrong reasons.
All the
he
wrong
removed
reasons.
the fan. So he got to the big fight with
Right.
Stewart,
Right.
Detroit.
Right.
Do you think it was on purpose or
That was
what
on
do you think?
purpose. Of course it was on purpose.
He said it wasn't.
He tried to
Stewart
ease him
feels it
off.
wa- Yo,
He tried
listen,
to ease
Stewart
him
is
off.
a yard man, you know.
Come on. No, don't run, B.
Don't play.
Don't, yo,
That's a
don't,
yard
don't.
man, right? We ain't gonna take nobody boxing us in our face. And
Is
then
it?
go, it's not
Especially,
happening.
Hey, you gonna let my blood shed too? You gonna let my blood shed? You're mad.
Listen, he
Yeah.
got removed. He got suspended 1 game.
Right.
He got suspended 1 game, and then he got a fan removed.
Right.
So apparently, not in the same game, but apparently
This is
the
against
fan
Indiana.
apparently the fan was saying his son should crash or be killed in a car crash. They were chanting that.
We'll
if that's
see.
what was said, that's terrible.
Allegedly. I don't think I'm not siding with anybody with this, but my thing is like you got front court seats.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Those are pretty expensive seats. Yes, the privilege gets those type of seats. I
You
understand
can't
that.
say that kind of stuff though. If
But-
that's what was said.
Why would anybody say something like that in
That's
a
just-
game?
Yeah, that's just
You
just
feel
crazy.
me? Come
so
on,
you don't,
man.
So you don't believe the fans
I don't
said that?
believe it, man. I felt like LeBron.
He was pretty animated. Like he was
Very.
like, "Listen, get these guys
But
out."
look who was
I've never
backing
seen him
him
do
up.
that
Look
before.
who was backing him up. Westbrook. If you look in that clip, Westbrook was right there too, ready to get into it. Just like
Westbrook always be ready like
yeah,
this all
like
the time.
you know what I mean. You might try to step to Isaiah the other day. Like I'm like, fam,
He ain't want none of
LeBron
Isaiah.
was in the wrong. You got to move like the man was in the wrong, bro. You know what I mean? But anyway,
You don't want no parts of Isaiah.
LeBron took an L with that one, and then what was the third L he took?
He got fined.
It's about time.
So he
'Cause they gave
did the
Sam Cassell.
Sam Cassell.
Let Mike hang, bro. Let him hang, bro. Hit that game winner. Let it hang.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And Freddie got 15 grand for that. I was just like, yo.
Did it happen?
I was watching
How
face.
long did it take for Freddie to get fined? Didn't he get fined like the next day or something? Right away.
I felt like he got fined as soon as he jumped on
Like,
that bus or that plane. That same
it
night.
took a couple of days for him to find LeBron, right?
Oh man, they were like, oh man, LeBron, what are you doing?
They were thinking about it.
They were thinking he's the face of the league, right? But yo, he's on his way out, man. Sorry.
So he was also in the news because JJ Redick was on ESPN,
Right.
and him and Stephen A. Smith were talking about LeBron James. Is he feared? Do players fear LeBron James when they're playing against him?
Mm-hmm.
What is your thoughts on that?
When you say players, the only player that comes to mind is Toronto Raptors' DeMar DeRozan. You know what I mean? Because he kind of came out and said it like during a post game.
I think he took that way too.
In the playoffs, I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with you with this one.
This water,
you know what I mean? I'm gonna keep it 1,000. He said if LeBron was on my team, we would win. I'm paraphrasing, but he said that in a post game interview in the playoffs. You know what I mean? Dwayne Casey pretty much was just figuring out how to stop LeBron. Meanwhile, everybody else
we never figured it out.
You know what I mean?
Never figured it out.
But anyway, I say that to say not everybody fears him. No, but yeah. DeMar did.
I'm gonna ask you a question. If you had to face Kobe Bryant or LeBron James, this is your head-to-head matchup.
Yeah.
Who are you gonna fear more? Like, or say you have to choose one. Okay, I have to guard LeBron or I have to guard Kobe. Who am I gonna guard? Who do you want to guard?
They'll give me the business, both of them. But if I had to choose, I would choose LeBron. I'd rather face LeBron because he ain't gonna hit no game winner on me.
So this is what I mean. This is what I think
sure.
Stephen A. Smith means when he says feared. Like, guys rather guard him because they know he's a pass first kind of
type guy,
and Kobe just gonna constantly give you that pressure.
Right,
like he's gonna try to score 80 on you.
Bottom line.
Constant pressure. So I think that's what he meant.
But yeah.
So when JJ Redick was like, what are you talking about?
No, but JJ, why you got to put that voice for it, though? You don't need that voice.
I'm just saying.
That's not how he sounds. But
what
JJ's saying, I played against the man. He's seen coaches strategize just for LeBron. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Other coaches are strategizing for Kobe and the Jordans and stuff. But bro, like LeBron is his own system. Mm-hmm. You're strategizing against LeBron. You know what I mean? So I'm just like, yo, I understand what JJ's saying. And he's there. He 15 years playing against the man. Taking L's left, right, and center.
But he was talking about, like, he referred, okay, Child's got the 2-piece. I mean, he gave Kobe the 2-piece.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't think that's what he means by, like, fighting. I mean, he means, like, who would you want to face more?
Right. That's where Stephen A. was coming from.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I get that. I understand that.
Kyrie Irving, man, like, what's the new update with this guy? Is he coming back? Is he waiting for this mandate to change in New York City?
I think he's waiting.
Where is Kyrie Irving? Because the Nets need him, and they're not going to win without him.
The Nets need him, and
I know they're number 1 in the East right now, but they will not win this championship without Kyrie Irving.
The scary thing is all the impactful point guards in the NBA, and every point guard in the NBA right now is tough. They're tough as nails. You know this. But my thing is, they know they cannot mess with Kyrie.
No.
At all.
No.
From Steph to Dame to CP3.
I agree.
You know what I mean?
I agree.
So, Kyrie,
100%.
Kyrie, you know this, man. You know this. Come back. Come back home, bro.
I miss him.
Come back home. The league needs you.
I miss watching Kyrie Irving
Steph
play,
is
man.
dropping 50s left, right, and center. You're the only kryptonite to Steph right now, brother. Come back.
Come back.
Come back, bro. Holy.
So we're gonna do something we've never done before.
Mm-hmm.
Which team is the most disappointing team after these first 20 games? We never did this before.
Yeah,
so.
definitely the Lakers, man.
Right.
The Lakers, the eye test, like I said, the stats show that they're doing well.
Right.
You know, the individual stats for the players. But as a collective, they're one of the last place teams in defense. They're mid to last in offensive efficiency, and just the eye test. It's like your turn, my turn. It's like runs. Mm-hmm. You know, back in the day, it's like the legendary Ro Russell runs. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And it's like there's no continuity. It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. And with all the hype that they got with all of these marquee players, they got top 75 players on the one team, active, playing. And they're not saying a damn thing. They're taking these losses. They had a pretty easy schedule for the first 10, 15 games. Or
a lot of
10
games,
for
a lot
sure.
of games at home.
Yeah.
Just losing to Sacramento recently is terrible.
That was bad.
You can't lose to Sacramento.
And LBJ, like...
And LeBron James was playing.
Yeah, and he missed a lot of game winners.
Yeah.
He missed a whole lot of game winners, and that was kind of Stephen A. Smith's argument, too.
Yes, that is my team, for sure. I'm most disappointed in the Lakers because everybody... And I didn't think they were going to be in the championship because I still feel Phoenix, Utah, and Golden State are better than them. But I did see them around the 4th, 5th seed.
Right.
You know what I mean? People say I'm crazy, but that's what it is. I felt like those teams are better than them with LeBron James or without him. It doesn't matter.
Facts.
Healthy team or not. Here's some interesting stats. You know that right now they're 10 and 11 right now.
Right.
And they just had a terrible loss. It was triple overtime to go to Sacramento on Friday.
Right.
You know, I watched that game. And AD has this is the fact. He is the least efficient jump shooter in the NBA. He's 51 out of 154, which is 33.1% on jump shots this season. He's shooting 33% on jump shots this season.
Yeah.
So, you know, having conversation with friends, the reason why he's shooting jump shots is because he's out on the perimeter.
Right.
And the reason that is because they start with DeAndre Jordan, and DeAndre Jordan's on the low. DeAndre Jordan can't be on the wing. He's not effective that way. So he has to be. So
Vogel, please.
AD has to play
the five. Bottom line.
Let's stop playing this game, this big man. You guys won that way in the bubble. This is not the bubble. So let's just Frank Vogel. And then DeAndre Jordan is not giving you much anyways.
He's not.
He's giving you 3 rebounds per game and 0 points.
So what's the point? What does DeAndre Jordan have over the NBA that all these teams pick him up and put him as a starter?
I don't get it.
He hasn't been effective since Lob City, bro.
LeBron James does not operate well like that. He needs the lane to be clean so he can drive.
Right.
Now you're making LeBron James a jump shooter.
Right.
The guy's shooting 13 threes. That's never been LeBron. I know his jump shot's gotten a lot better.
But he is getting older.
Yeah, but still, LeBron James, he's always going to attack the rim.
Got a lot of mileage on those legs, man.
He's going to attack. That's the strength of his game.
AD, get out of your comfort zone, brother. I got you down as the defensive player of the year, brother.
That's terrible. Take it away.
I got you down as the defensive player of the year.
Stop shooting
Go to the
jump
5
shots.
and
Get
dominate.
Get closer to the basket, sir. Get closer to the basket. You know, you're shooting 33%. That's terrible. Get closer to the basket where you can be more efficient. He has to play the 5. Get DeAndre Jordan and Dwight Howard out of there. They cannot play. That lineup will not win at all. Which team has been the most surprising to you?
The team that's been the most surprising to me, I know. It sounds like I poo-poo a lot on DeMar. You know what I mean? I got nothing but respect for that dude.
You do?
You know, I do.
I can't tell.
I do, though. I do.
Okay.
It's like you with the Raptors. You know, you love the Raptors, but you get at us. You get at the Raptors. But I like what Chicago do. I think Golden State would be the cop-out answer, but
I'm not surprised with Golden State,
right?
though.
Chicago. Okay. Nobody thought that Zach LaVine and DeMar and Lonzo, especially Zach LaVine and DeMar, we didn't think that could mesh. You know what I mean? Well, I didn't personally.
I didn't have a problem
right?
with it.
But they're definitely showing improving. I'm definitely wrong with that pick. They're definitely a surprise team for me.
My surprise team is Washington Wizards.
Good pick.
They're tied for second, 13-7.
Right.
And the good thing about it is you have Montrezl Harrell. He's averaging 17 and 8.
Could have been nice on the Lakers, no?
No. You have Kuzma, who's getting you 14 and 9.
Could have been nice on the Lakers, no?
KCP's averaging 11 and 4.
Could have been nice on the Lakers, no?
Absolutely.
Them Lakers messed up, bro.
I think they did.
Big time.
I think they were so upset with Kuzma. They were like, trade everybody.
Shout out the sweater, man. That sweater.
No, that sweater's terrible.
Come on,
we're not
man.
even talking about that.
Art.
Moving along.
Art.
We're not even talking about that. Which is the most surprising player for you so far?
My surprising player, man. You know what? I got to give it to Tyler Hero, man. You know what I mean? I didn't think.
Pretty good pick.
You know what?
Pretty good pick.
I didn't think he got punked.
That wasn't Bubble Hero anymore?
It's not Bubble Hero. It's not Bubble Hero. I think the fame got to him quick, and he's in Miami.
Yeah,
you know what I
think
mean?
so
The
too.
females just everything just got to him after he had that one good season.
He's a brother.
And then,
he's a brother.
And then Butler called him out. You know what I mean? You kind of threw a shot at him and stuff. I wasn't feeling that. But the way he's playing now, bro, numbers don't lie.
Yeah, six man
of the year. I'm calling it. It's a wrap. He's taking that 6 man of the year. Long time.
Yeah.
So yeah, Tyler Hero, man.
Tyler Hero. Mine is Jordan Poole.
Yeah.
Jordan Poole is hooping. He averaged 8 his first year. Second year averaged 12.
Right.
And now he's averaging 18. I think this is a different element for Golden State because they didn't have this other shooter, and he can create on his own.
Right.
So I love the fact that he can create on his own.
Right.
But yeah, Jordan Poole.
My question is he gonna still be impactful when Klay comes back?
He will, because he's coming off the bench anyway.
Klay's gonna be eating some of those minutes.
Klay's gonna start right away
off the jump.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
He's still gonna be on the bench and coming off the bench doing his thing.
Right. And shout out the Golden State Jammers. You know, Jammer's the reason. But we'll keep that. We'll save that for another day. Coach Jam,
anyways, which is the most disappointing player? Who is the most disappointing player?
I gotta go to the turnover factory, man. Smell like a bakery in here, man. that goes to Russell Westbrook, bro. Like,
really?
Dag, man. I got to give it to Russ, man.
He's been playing pretty good the last 3 games, I would say. Go ahead.
We're 20 games in.
Go ahead.
You know what I mean? He's a walking turnover, man. I feel he presses a lot, and then he kind of disses the media at times, and it's not a good look. Right now, he's the most disappointing, but the way he's been moving the last 2 seasons, he picks it up after the All-Star break.
He does.
So I'm giving him that benefit of the doubt. But man, you're top 75. You're one of the top 75s currently active. We need a lot more, man. And come on, man. You're better than this.
He is better than that.
But right now, you gotta hold this L right now.
You know what's crazy? I want to pick 2 players. I really do. I want to pick AD, man.
No, leave AD alone, man. You are crazy.
Pick AD as being disappointing. It makes me want to throw up, sir. You're shooting all jump shots. Get on the block. Play center. Man up.
Mm-hmm.
Man up.
There has to be a reason.
But I'll leave him alone. I'll leave him alone
leave
right
him
now.
Alone, man.
He's born in March. That's just God. Yes. I'll go with James Harden. James Harden. He's looking bad, man. He's just looking bad. You know,
hammy, man. The hamstring,
listen, man. I don't know. Maybe it was him partying with Lil Baby in the summertime. I don't know.
Getting arrested
in France. I don't know. I'd never seen this side of James Harden before in my life. It's kind of like when I'm watching him, like, who is this guy? He's second in the league in turnovers. He's only giving you 28 and 9, which is good, but this is not James Harden. No, you give me these stats when Kyrie is here.
Right.
When Kyrie was your sidekick and he's getting you 26. You can't give me this when it's just you and KD. We need more.
We definitely need more. Hopefully, he even addressed the booing yesterday, you know, saying he still needs a little bit more time. I'm paraphrasing, but he said he needs a little bit more time.
And he said he's trying to figure out when he should score, when he should pass, play make.
Right. So I don't know if that's a shot at Coach Nash ever since, you know, D'Antoni left.
Steve Nash better be careful, man.
D'Antoni left.
He better be careful. You know, Steve Nash better be careful.
We'll see, man.
That team is not going to wait to win. They want to win now.
Yo, Coach Nash, please holler at D'Antoni just to get some pointers on what to make, how to make.
Pointers? He's going to go to him for pointers?
I mean, we're talking about James Harden here, bro. D'Antoni knows. Last year, what was Harden doing last year? Before he got the hamstring injury, he was killing it.
He was.
That was off of D'Antoni.
I think he needs to lose a little bit of weight, James Harden.
Maybe that too.
Yeah.
But even so, remember, even last year when he was trying to get out of Houston, at the beginning he came back overweight. And he was giving guys 30s.
He was.
He was killing, man. So
I don't know. You think he's trying to play his way out of Brooklyn? He wants to be out?
Maybe. Like I said, there's no D'Antoni. I can only base it off of there's not being any D'Antoni around. You know what I mean? And he's figuring it out under new coaching staff, new system.
Right.
He's figuring it out right now.
Okay. Moving along, we're going to go some hip-hop, man. So Drake and Kanye West, man, they got their concert coming up, and the ticket prices are $7,000.
75. No?
It's $7K plus.
Oh, $7K plus.
Probably with taxes, probably $8. But
God dang.
How can I go to the concert, sir? How can I get in there?
Man, maybe you
can't. That's mortgage for how many months? Like, how can somebody?
3 months right there.
Yeah, how can anybody? Is it just for celebrities? What is this about? I know it's for charity, right?
It's for charity.
Yeah, but
for Larry Hoover.
Yeah, but come on now. How are me and you gonna get in this concert?
Man,
we got to figure this out.
We got to figure it out. But I mean, it's going to a great cause. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, that's probably going to lawyer fees, a little bit of everything. And when he comes home, he's gonna have Larry Hoover's gonna have a nice little bag to sit on. You know what I mean?
Listen,
Pause.
man,
But yeah,
I want to go to the concert. $7K ain't working.
it's
I
tough.
can't afford that.
It's tough. It's tough. But people can. You know what I mean?
So it's gonna be all rich people in the stands.
Yo, man, they're doing that for a reason, man.
I guess so.
Come on, man. Shout out Kanye and Drake, man.
I'm not even shouting them out for that one.
They kissing made up. Pause.
Anyways, TVGUCCI.
TVGUCCI.
He dropped his album on Friday.
Come on, man. Didn't K
Screen.
K Showtime said he'll give you the business on the court too. But let's continue.
K Showtime is out of his mind. Anyways, listen, TVGUCCI dropped his album, Big Screen. What's your takeaway from this album, man?
I thought it was a great listen.
10 out of 10 is something different.
10 out of
I hear
10
him
was
singing.
Just Chase.
Yes.
He had a tune for the ladies.
Yes.
You don't really hear a lot of these artists, especially from Toronto, come with them lady tracks, man.
Yes.
I was feeling that. Just Chase. I'm gonna Google him. You know what I mean? But it was a great blend. 10 out of 10. You know what I mean? Floss with Swagger
Yes,
Right.
Floss with Swagger Right.
Oh my
Swagger
goodness.
Right goes crazy on that.
You know what I mean?
one.
All in all, like different flows for different tracks.
Today was a banger.
You
as
feel
well.
me? Movie.
Yes.
He got really, you know, the way girls be setting up guys in the streets.
Yeah.
Oh, that track was
He was storytelling.
he was storytelling, you know? So
Yes.
you've seen the versatility with TVGUCCI. He's coming of age, pause, but it's a good look. I feel it.
Right now, man. I think that's the hardest tape in the city, man.
By far.
By far.
By far.
You know.
By far.
We definitely need that feature from TVGUCCI and Drake. It has to happen. If it
There's
doesn't
a
happen
few
after
bangers.
this, man,
There's a
I
few
don't know what to
bangers
say.
on that track that I just heard. I can just envision Drake being on it.
Has to.
You know what I mean?
10 out of 10, I hear Drake on that
Oh
one.
my goodness. Oh my
No,
goodness.
listen, man. Shout out to TVGUCCI, man. The OVO affiliate reps up.
Yup.
One Love TO.
Shout out the guys, man.
Yeah, shout out
All
the
of
guys,
them,
man.
All of them.
Yeah, man. Listen, we got to get TVGUCCI in this. We got to get him in the building soon.
Real talk. And we
Yeah.
got to clarify him busting your ass at Falstaff.
That's
bro.
not happening.
I'm just saying.
That
we
ain't
got to
happening.
clear that up.
That ain't happening.
Gotta clear that up.
Listen, man. Listen. I wrote him in the message when you made that post trying to kill me.
I didn't try to
assassinate
kill
my
you.
character.
I didn't even try to assassinate the character.
Listen,
I was just like, yo.
Anybody who's comparing me to TVGUCCI with basketball, you're insane. Cut it out. And I love you, TVGUCCI, and go get Big Screen right now.
Big Screen is
Go get
out
it.
on all platforms. Get that.
Yes, man. Listen, go subscribe. Go watch. Listen, we're on all platforms.
All platforms.
Spotify,
Apple,
you know,
YouTube.
YouTube.
Follow
go check
us on
out,
IG.
man.
Come on,
Absolutely,
man. We're here.
Support, man. We're hip hop meets hoops, man, and we are out of here.
Serving out what? Think about it day to day, day and night. Last night I had a dream, and it felt so right.
And that's that.